Okay, I'll explain what I'm gonna do next. What the plan is. This is a zipper for a dry suit. It's very long. It used to go across the back of my dry suit, and you would unzip it, and your whole body would come out through this. I didn't want it because I turned my dry suit into a dry top. I didn't need it, so I just had this zipper. I kept it for a long time, several years actually, and now I finally have a use for it. I'm gonna I'm gonna put this thing on my wife's dry suit. Her dry suit doesn't have a butt flap. That's a butt flap. It's a zipper that goes across the butt, and when you unzip it, you can poop or pee very conveniently. You don't have to take your whole suit off to use the bathroom. She gets really nervous when we're about to do some scary river and she has to pee or poop or whatever. I mean, I don't think women poop. Let's set the record straight. They told me they don't, so I believe them. So I guess she has to pee. Um, and this flap enables her to do that quickly. So that's my plan, is to attach this to her dry suit. I'm having to visualize it though. Um, do I want to reach with my right hand to my right or to my left when it's zipped up? Do you want it to zip left to right or right to left? I'm thinking left to right. That's what I'm thinking. I was going to do the smoke test thingy or the leak test in the dry suit, but I realized if I have plans to add a zipper system, an additional zipper system to her dry suit, then I should do that first and then check for leaks. Because what if there's a leak in my zipper system? So I'm going to make the modifications I want, and then after having done that, I'll run the leak test. I think that's the proper order. Alright guys, let me just tell you what I'm thinking here. It's important. Um, so I'm looking at this diagram of a dry suit, and I'm seeing that there's a color change from dark gray to medium gray here, where the zipper is placed. So I'm guessing you kind of cue off that color change for all dry suits. And you can see very clearly the color change on this one is where it goes from black butt to lower back. So I'm gonna cut the entire thing in half where the black meets the the yellow. I'm gonna cut it all in half, and I'm gonna put this zipper in like that, and I'm gonna sew the yellow over this part and then the black over this part so that they're kind of lined up with this. I'll sew it all. I'm gonna hand stitch it because this is all heavy duty stuff. It's thick material. My sewing machine, I don't want to put it through that. So I'll hand sew the whole thing, and then each and every stitch will be a weakness that will leak through. So I'll put waterproof taping over all of the sewn stuff. Stop going. Woohoo! I'm finally getting around to doing this, man! I've been wanting to do this for ages. My wife's going to be so happy next year. When she has to pee and poop, it'll be so easy for her. I'm so glad I'm doing this. Woo! What in the heck? No, 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 no. The entire... The zipper goes above your butt crack. Kind of near the base of your spine. That's where the zipper is. And then the zipper is wide, so it comes all the way down your legs. So when you unzipper it, the flap comes all the way down until it hits... I mean, it folds all the way back. It wouldn't even touch the toilet seat. Like, your entire butt and upper thighs would be completely exposed. And the zipper would be at your spinal level, so no pee, no poop would get onto your dry suit at all. The idea that the zipper is just going to open up a little bit and you're going to be pooping through a little hole and you're going to get it poop on the zipper, that's not how it is. The zipper starts real high and it zippers real wide and you lower the entire flap down. This is how a lot of dry suits are, I'm telling you. That black line right there is the zipper. And this entire flap comes all the way down, exposing your entire butt hole and pee hole and all your holes. And when you sit down, you can pee and poop. And you don't have to take this entire top part out. That means your wrists, which are inside these rubber wrist gaskets, and it's hard to get on and off, get to stay in the wrist. Your neck, which is inside the rubber neck gasket, gets to stay in the rubber neck gasket. You don't have to dismantle the entire suit and take it entirely off and lower the whole suit down to your ankles and get your suit touching the bathroom floor and all this stuff. It's actually much more sanitary just to lower the flap and just sit down, and you don't get your suit being put on a dirty porta potty floor when you're out on a kayaking trip in the forest. It's actually much more sanitary. I had to use a needle nose pliers to get this needle through. That just shows you, like, I was going through a really tough spot where a lot of fabric layers crossed over each other, but that's why you can't use a sewing machine for sewing something like this. There's no way. That was just to get it through the yellow part. Now I've got to get it through this part. Woo! Did not even pierce it, not even close, just by hand. Yep, you gotta use tools to get this needle through. That took it through. These are heavy duty materials I'm trying to go through. It's so funny, like, I do so many jobs on stream that are hard and challenging and serve a great purpose and stuff like this job I'm doing now. But I get no appreciation for it. People say, well, did you make money? No. Did you finish creating a business? No. Did you, finish the robot or any other major announced project like the self-driving car? No. So it's like people just disregard all the things I achieve here in my basement bedroom. People say I'm not productive, I don't get things done, yet I'm constantly getting things done that are like stuff that people don't count. It's so unfair. There's been like thousands of projects like this one that I've completed, and I just get no credit. I'm customizing one. I bought this thing used to save money. They cost like $2,000. I spent like $100 for this. It's an amazing deal. And I've already done a lot of work to it. This is adding a feature to it that wasn't even on the original. I'm adding a zipper that wasn't designed to be on there. Because other manufacturers, other styles have it. And it's a great thing to have. It should be on every Drysuit for sure. Okay guys, so the zipper is officially done. You can see from the bottom, please baby, I'm talking, you can see from the bottom all the way across, lower back, all the way to the other end. It's all intact. It looks really nice. Looks like it belongs there. The only little bad part was I had to add in this little triangle material here because the width of the zipper got thrown off by these bends I had to put in the yellow, which made it like not long enough when it came back together in the center. The bends on the ends kind of like made the fabric have to travel a certain distance, and then I had to expand it right here. But that's okay. It still looks good. It's just like a little... So this is the final thing, and then the next thing I have to do now is go on the inside and water seal it all. Each place that a stitch was put is going to be a place water can enter. So I have to turn it inside out and treat that.